Good morning. My name is Jennifer Shuck, and I am currently the treasurer of the Global Alliance of Speech-to-Text Captioning. I'd like to thank Steve Clark today for providing our captioning for this meet and greet. Steve, thank you very much for your time and your energy and everything that you devote to the Global Alliance. We wanted to take an opportunity this morning to introduce you to Bea Lyons, who is one of our founding members and is a consumer of captions. Good morning, Bea.
Good morning. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I wondered if you could start out by telling us a little bit about yourself and, more importantly, why you joined the Global Alliance and what captioning means to you.
Oh, okay. I am now a retired educator at the community college level. I began teaching, believe it or not, feels like ancient history, in 1964. That may say something about where I am in my life, but we're still active in doing. I have a background in deaf education, in speech path. I've worked with deaf and hard of hearing children, students, adults. I've been heavily involved with HLAA, Hearing Loss Association of America, since 1983. Served on their board for 8 years, from 95 until 2000 something, when I was much more active in doing a whole lot more things. I love what I do. One of the things I think has happened with me over the years is I've been a role model and a mentor for people who lose their hearing. There's such an emotional impact that goes with folks that, I don't have that because I was brought up with a family that treated me the same as everyone else in the family. I was blessed in many ways. I was active, I was involved. When I needed accommodations, when I got to that point, I just started asking, dealt with it. You work through all those lows and highs as a part of your life. As I said, I'm now retired, but I'm still involved in maybe 5 organizations, not to the degree that I used to be, but I still love the contact, being there, making a difference, at least helping people, mature folks now, who don't know what to do with themselves when they lose their hearing and all that kind of stuff. So it's complicated, but it's fun, and it keeps me out of trouble.
Well, you are definitely no stranger to volunteering your time, and we appreciate you being a founding member of the Global Alliance. And I can certainly understand and empathize with what it takes to advocate for yourself when needing accommodation. Have you ever been at an event or maybe on television, anywhere where you have seen poor captions? And can you tell us a little bit how that's impacted you, if indeed that's happened?
Yes. What I don't know of any particular event, but every day I see poor captioning and I see good captioning. Seeing poor captioning on television news, in emergency notices and other such kinds of critical information makes me feel angry, anxious, isolated, ignored, and somewhat rather put down. And those things are not what I'm accustomed to, at least not anymore. It seems to me that local television stations are hiring less skilled captioning professionals to provide the services for their news broadcast. It's all a matter of money, and I think that's something we're aware of, but I don't know how you deal with it. I feel that they don't care sometimes about captioning quality, nor about the handful of viewers, they think only a handful, who truly need the critical info. Stations sometimes believe it really doesn't matter since there's only a small number of deaf, hard of hearing viewers. Well, of course, we know differently, but there are other viewers may, one of the things when captioning is poor, I have good language skills. I can work my way through misspelled word, bad, content that doesn't seem to fit because I'm phonetic, because of all my speech background. So I just kind of phonetically go through it. But with other viewers, my biggest concern is that they really don't know what is coming across the screen when the captioning is poor quality. We're lucky we still have for our local news live captioning. We're not, the station I watch is not yet using the auto-generated captioning, and I'm thankful. Over the years, off and on, not lately, I've been in touch with a group of us from Hearing Loss Association. We touch base with them about communicating to all viewers. So we do a little bit of that along the way.
Well, I think your description was very powerful about how you feel and the emotions that you're presented with when you have poor caption quality. And the Global Alliance is here to change that and to get the word out about how captioning is produced and the different methods that it gets generated, and as well as like you said, explain to the broader public that it's not just a handful of people. So knowing that the Global Alliance has that mission, do you have any other thoughts about why you felt it important to become a founding member?
I guess I was interested in something new, but I was motivated to become a founding member, first of all, because I was intrigued with the new Global Alliance organization and was very curious about learning more details about the varied aspects of captioning services. Secondly, I was looking for something new to try on related to all of my past years of experience with real-time captioning, with both oral and sign language interpreting, with deaf ed, and with special education, and with having lived with hearing loss since my childhood. I wanted to become a founding member mainly because I wished to be truly involved in something brand new for me, sort of an adventure that provided new perspectives of all that happens in the captioning world, good, bad, right, or wrong. I wanted to be a strong advocate and consumer supporter of this organization. As I mentioned, I've been an advocate since my teen years. Probably I'm the only one around I know who's been involved in trying to at least help others understand all these years. It's just a part of who I am. But I was interested, even though I'm not skilled in captioning, but I recognize good, bad, and mediocre.
And we truly are grateful to have you as a founding member, because as professionals, we know what we are capable of producing. But without you and without your feedback and without your insight, you know, we only get halfway there. And so we feel like together, professionals and consumers can do the best advocacy work. So let me end on this last question, which is, what can the Global Alliance do to better advocate for captions? Do you have any suggestions for us and how to go forward?
Well, Global Alliance should support consumers for higher quality captioning services that are provided by our local television news station. I guess I'm focused more there because that's what goes out everywhere. Automated captioning services are often simply unacceptable and not of equal access to accurate communication of important news. Perhaps Global Alliance can work directly with consumers to suggest and share the best methods or ways to approach television personnel related to quality captioning, and show us how to work in a positive manner with television stations. I believe that all individuals deserve the right to receive clear, high quality, accessible communication for all news and critical information, especially emergency announcements. Unfortunately, at least in my smaller town, this fact is still not fully achieved today.
Well, Bea, I think you have shared some very powerful words with us today. And next month is the 30th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act. And I don't think what you're asking for is too much after 30 years of having this law implemented. So we, as the Global Alliance, are going to do exactly what you have outlined. And we appreciate and are grateful for your help and your advocacy to make that happen. Thank you so much for taking your time here today to join us and give us some really great insight on what it's like to use captions, and as somebody with hearing loss. And I want to again thank Steve Clark, our chair, for providing the real-time captioning today. And don't forget to go to our website and join and become a member today. Thank you so much.